Once again, we thank you for coming out and sharing this 100-year anniversary with us. On behalf of the Muskegon Branch NAACP, we'd like to acknowledge some of the forerunners of the NAACP. As Dr. Nesberry spoke earlier, we are standing on the backs of many of those people here today, and we'd like to honor a few of them if you would allow us to. First of all, Deacon Robert Dawson, if you would come forward, please. Thank you. You stay here just one more minute for this. Brother Jerry Lottie. And last but not least, Mr. Orville Sidnor. These are our 2019 Humanitarian Awards. And we also have to, at this time, we'd like to acknowledge the Humanitarian Service Award. We can't say enough about this person. She's been a part of the NAACP and a part of this community for many years. And she's worked very hard with the branch and in any capacity she's called upon. You will hear from her a little later, but we would like to, on behalf of the Muskegon Branch NAACP and the community, we'd like to acknowledge Mrs. Bernice Sidnor. Wow. And last but not least, we'd like to acknowledge our speakers for tonight. We talked to Dr. Nesberry on last week, and he agreed to be here with us because of some things that had happened along the journey here, and he came out and celebrated with us on this occasion. We appreciate it. Again, this is our 100-year anniversary, and we're very grateful. And at this point, I'll give you over to the president of the branch. And our president is Mr. Eric Hood.
Well, we thank you all for what you have done for this community. And I know great leaders up here. Just not too long ago, Mr. Dawson and Mr. Lottie called me up and said, "Can we meet with you for breakfast? We'd just like to discuss some things with you." And I met with them, and they shared they shared their knowledge. They told me some things that I needed to know. Some things might not have been so easy to hear, but it was what they felt I needed. And I'm very appreciative of that. And Mr. Lottie, if it wasn't for Mr. Lottie, I don't know if I would have made it through some of the times at the police department when I was younger. Because when I first came on, Mr. Lottie called me in his office a couple times and said, hey, look, you need to settle down. So I really appreciate that. Mr. Sidnor, I've just heard of all the things that you have done in your lifetime. And I can't, I just don't have any words for it, except for thank you for being you and all that you have done in your career. And Mrs. Sidnor, she's always helpful. I mean, I really, really appreciate you. And the branch appreciates you. Just for being that strong person that speaks out when you don't like something, when you feel it's not right, and a lot of times you are absolutely right. And it takes time for us to absorb that. You know, we're coming in, you've been here forever. Sometimes we think we know how to do it a little bit better, but you bring us right back in. And I appreciate you. Amen. And the branch appreciates you. Thank you. And Mr. Nasbury, thank you for coming in and saving the hour. I really respect everything that you have done here in this community, and it would take me we don't have enough time to go through all the things that you have brought to Muskegon. And the pride that you have instilled in us. Like you said, you're the first African-American president at community college. And that right there means a lot. Thank you. Would you like to have anything to say, Mr. Dawson?
I'd just like to thank you so much for an organization that I love very much. And what better words could you say than thank you?
I also would like to say thank you, but you know there are times when you are surprised. And tonight, I am very surprised. But I appreciate everything that's happened in the NAACP for over the years. We have come together, and we need to continue this struggle. And thank you again.
I can't double that. That was very good. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you.
I say thank you to the NAACP, and they have excellent taste, as you can see. Thank you much, and I wouldn't have it any other way but to be a member of the NAACP. It makes me feel proud, and I have held the position that I have now, being a life membership coordinator, since 1977. Right. I wouldn't have missed a moment of it, and I'm there to know what's going on, and I'll be there fighting until he says it's enough. Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Give them another hand.